Hi, and thanks for coming back to Comic Book Lounge. Today we're reading and reviewing Batman issue number 7. Just a quick recap, in case you haven't been following the storyline, this issue will focus on Dr. Annika Zeller, who, as we found out in past issues, is passionate that Gotham's cycle of violence is fueled by Batman's methods. She's advocating for rehabilitation of all Gotham's villains and has been granted access to high security prisoners. She's determined to prove that even the Joker can be fixed. Let me warn you right now, this issue has an awesome, unexpected twist. I didn't see it coming, and you'll have to watch this video to find out what it is. The scene opens up. We are at Arkham Towers, floor 10. We see a staff orderly coming out of the room with burn scars. He quickly walks to a stairwell to make a phone call. He says, "Hey, it's Joshua. Look, he wants to talk." We now cut to a rooftop in Town with Bullock and Gordon. Gordon quickly looks up and we see Batman gliding down. Batman lands and asks, "Well?" Gordon goes, "Got something for you." Bullock, "Just you, and look, I got a guy, trusted source." And Batman says, "Spit it out, Bullock. It's him. He wants to talk." The very next scene, Batman jumps into the Batmobile and guns it to Arkham Towers. We see Batman walking with Dr. Zeller in a hallway, and she's speaking. The average brain uses less than 500 calories a day and generates around 12 watts of electricity. He's burned through 8,000 calories and could light a Christmas tree before treatment. Patient 10 has been medically immobilized and mechanically pithed. I manage the hyper-bioelectric activity in his mind through the crown of storms. He's isolated in a float tank, intubated for nutrients and oxygen. Cranial implants convert his thoughts to speech and transmit external sound to him in real time. I was excited when he mentioned a desire to speak with someone outside the care team. I didn't know he meant you. If he'd ask, as she turns to Batman, I wouldn't have allowed it. Batman, that's why he didn't ask. That's not the way his mind works. Zeller, I think you'd be surprised by how his mind works if you could be bothered to learn. Follow the green tiles. The red ones administer a medically incapacitating load of electricity. And take your shoes and socks off now. We see Batman taking off his boots and socks as Zeller continues. These protocols are designed to keep everyone in the room 10 safe. Us from him and him from us. If you deviate from a green tile, zap. Wall sensors extend the boundary into 3D space. Your proximity to patient 10 will be controlled at all times. Any part of you leaves the path, Batman cuts her off and says, "Zap, I understand, Doctor." "I'll be here the whole time watching and listening to everything," she says. "If I suspect even for a moment you mean to physically interact with my patient, my thumb comes off the kill switch. I will not allow you to harm a patient in my care." Batman, "I understand, Dr. Zeller. I'm ready." Dr. Zeller, "Stilling him has caused some secondary physical effects, Batman, so I don't think you're prepared to what he looks like." Batman walks into the room and stops short. He's shocked as he sees Joker floating in the tank. He yells, "Good Lord." Joker sees him and says, "Hey, you." Batman, still shocked, walks up to the tank. He's about to touch the tank as we see him pull his hand back and asks, "Well, how did you do it, Joker?" Dr. Zeller, "Please refer to him as patient 10. Man angrily responds, "I'm not going to call him that. Someone managed to contact me from inside of your bespoke prison, Dr. Zeller. He is still the Joker." We see the Joker looking into the direction of Dr. Zeller and respond, "I don't want to say." Batman talking to Dr. Zeller, "Your perfect Joker prison is already compromised, Doctor. He has people inside Arkham Towers." Zeller puts out a call, "Suspend and secure everyone that's had access to floor 10 and room 10. Batman responds, "Knowing him, that will be the person he wants you to find. There will be others that you won't." He starts walking away. He says, "We're done here," as Joker quickly yells, "Wait, please, I'll tell you." We see Joker's memory as he's shooting the cop in the face with some aerosol spray. Joker responds, "His name is Josiah Jones. He's an orderly here. He used to be a policeman. That was when we met. And then he wasn't a policeman anymore." Joker continues, "Josiah's training as an officer and the challenges faced in his own recovery made him an ideal hire. Dr. Zeller, please do not punish him for helping me. Maybe he came here to help others like him. Maybe this is the only place that would hire someone that looks as he does now. The world is capricious and cruel to the different. Or maybe Josiah was biding his time until I finally arrived and he tried to kill me. I don't know. Maybe Josiah didn't know himself. As we see Josiah mopping outside of Joker's room, he goes inside and is shocked to see the Joker in the tank. Joker continues, rage can do strange things to the mind. Joker continues, whatever it was that brought him into room 10 vanished when he saw me. He comes by on his rounds some nights and we talk. I asked him to reach out to some of our mutual acquaintances to contact you, and now here you are. Anyway, that's how I think it happened. It's hard to tell sometimes. Batman turns around and says, is this a gag, Joker? You can't remember all the horrible things you've done anymore? That monster was someone else, right? From some other life? Joker, on the contrary, Batman. We now see an extreme close-up of Joker as he says, I remember. I remember everything. I'll jump here for a second. This is an important scene, and keep this in mind as we continue. We see all of Joker's memories come up all at once, all his escapades and encounters with the Batman. The Joker continues, I can't tell them apart, memories and dreams, and all my dreams are nightmares. I can't explain what gifts Dr. Zeller and her remarkable device have been, what it feels like to have some sort of clarity of thought after all these years. I was adrift in a relentless churning sea. She named it after the ocean of storms on the moon. Did she tell you that? As we see Dr. Zeller smiling, Joker continues, perhaps this is her story to tell. She's a remarkable person, Batman. Hope you get to know her. Joker continues, I know it was me. I know what I've done, what I am. I'm a monster and cruel and violent, and I am thankful to be contained. We cut to Batman sighing as he says, the devil's back in the hole. We cut to an annoyed, pissed off Dr. Zeller reacting to Batman's statement. Batman, the opening gambit at last, right? That's the play? Joker asks, I beg your pardon? Batman standing there seriously staring at Joker. You're all done with games and plans and traps. Now that Dr. Zeller's miracle device has shown you the way, and since your treatment has been so successful, why not take the needles out of your spine, maybe get the tubes out, let you walk around a little bit? Come on. Batman turns to Dr. Zeller and yells, he's wasting my time. Clear a path to the door for me now. Joker, staring intensely back at Batman, responds, you must never allow me to leave this container under any circumstances. Even if I convince her, I know you'll never be fooled. I asked to see you for 2 reasons. The second reason is a secret. Batman smugly responds, great. I love secrets. What's the first? Joker, this may be empathy. I'm unsure. I think you're lonely. I think you need a friend. Batman starts to laugh. Do I now? We see Joker's hyper bioelectric activity going crazy as he responds, I know I do. My ceaseless compulsions, monomania, megalomania, obsessive drive to control and manipulate every detail of every day. It was very, very exhausting. As we see Batman and Joker staring at each other intensely, Joker continues, you were the only one that saw the effort. You're the only one that ever understood. Maybe I was the only one that ever understood you, too. Do you know what I remember feeling most of all before I came to reside here? My constant companion through all the killings and plannings and torture and mayhem and rage. Lonely Batman. Endlessly, ceaselessly lonely. Batman responds, I'm alone, Joker, not lonely. 2 different things here. Dr. Zeller chimes in. Oh, I can tell the difference. Joker, yes, of course. I used to tell myself the same thing. Zeller, staring intensely at Batman, and Joker says, all right, gentlemen, we should end our time together here. I'm activating the egress path now, Batman. Mind your cape. It looks like it gets pretty swooshy, and the spatial monitors are unforgiving as we see Batman pulling his cape. All of a sudden, Joker cuts her off and says, Dr. Zeller, a favor, please. Joker asks, I really did have two reasons for wishing to speak with him today, and I can tell him the secret one, but I can't tell you. Zeller, I'm your therapist, unless you're going to harm anyone or yourself. Or Joker cuts her off. Yes, doctor, I understand. Doctor-patient confidential. This is more of a matter of the kind of confidence that exists between, as you see Batman look up. Joker continues, well, whatever it is that he and I are. Zeller, why do I feel like I'm being manipulated? Patient 10. Joker, because I'm trying to manipulate you into giving me something I want, of course. You don't have to stop watching, but I need you to promise to stop listening, only for a moment. Zeller, 30 seconds, don't stutter, as she cuts the sound to the room, and now Batman and Joker can speak to each other. Batman points to his wrist and says to Joker, tick-tock. Joker, you were correct, of course. I hear all kinds of things from all over Gotham's darkest places. I couldn't ignore them if I tried. And I've heard something dangerous is in the offing. I cannot ascertain anything more than the faintest hint of its existence, but it remains beyond my reach. That alone makes it interesting to me. Batman, get to the point. Someone's coming to kill you. I don't know who, and I can't stop it. Batman, what? Something dangerous is happening in Gotham City? Great tip. Thanks, Joker. Oh, I mean, patient 10. Good night. Batman starts walking out, screaming, I'm Batman. People try to kill me all the time. You've discovered it's Tuesday. Joker yells, no, you don't understand. Stop. Joker quickly yells, someone's coming to kill you. Bruce. As we see Batman stop dead in his tracks. He realizes the Joker now remembers or put together who Batman really is. And I'm going to interject here for a second. All I can say after reading this was like, wow, this is a crazy turning point in the storyline. And it can only get better from here, I surmise. But this concludes this issue. Thanks for hanging out at Comic Book Lounge. Do yourself a favor. Go to your local comic shop and grab this physical copy if you enjoyed this. Hit like, comment, subscribe buttons to get notifications when new videos come up. And I'll see you next time.